Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a long overdue video. So basically last year during Thanksgiving time 2020, we went to Zanyang National Park. It was quite an experience. The park itself was small, so much smaller than I have expected. The view, the scenic was wonderful, but planning for the transportation is the trickiest part during the whole trip. That I did not know until precisely one day before I went to Zanyang. So here I want to give you a warning to anyone who is planning to go to Zanyang. Please watch this video before you plan. And it could be a lot trickier than you have thought. Unlike any other national park, you can drive your own car through the park. In Zanyang, it's not always allowed for you to drive your own car into the park. On their website, they say that from March through November, access to the Zanyang Canyon Scenic Drive is by shuttle bus only. Private vehicles are allowed to access the scenic drive only when the shuttle system is not in operation. But the problem is the shuttle system is in operation most hour of the day. So if you want to visit Zanyang during a regular time, which means daytime, you kind of have to take their shuttle service. Starting July the 1st, 2020, tickets are required to ride the Zanyang Canyon Shuttle and must be reserved in advance. Okay, so I just took a look at their website. They still require tickets. So I think the situation is going to be very similar and probably even be worse because now with most people have had their vaccine shot, so we can expect more visitors going to Zanyang, and with the weather warming up, people probably want to go travel a little bit more. So for that reason, I think the information I'm going to share with you today is still going to be very relevant. Okay, so there are a few different ways you can get to Zanyang. Of course, the easiest way for you to travel is to buy the shuttle ticket and then take their transportation. So the shuttle ticket itself is free, but you have to pay a booking fee. I think it was probably $1. It's really cheap. It's really tricky to get a shuttle ticket though. There are 3 ways you can get a shuttle ticket. The first way you should try from the first is that you should start to check the ticket from 2 weeks before. I would recommend you to check from 30 days, 20 days before, because when I went to Zanyang, I checked like 2 weeks before, and then I only learned that the ticket is all gone because they don't release this batch of ticket precisely 2 weeks ahead of time. They could be released like 20 days ahead of time, 21 days ahead of time, or 16 days ahead of time. You don't know. So the best way is like you should check early, like 20 days, 30 days early, to find out when is the date you are going, when is that ticket is going to be released online. So that's going to be your first try. Well, your second chance is that one day before your visit, you can get the ticket online. You have to count for the time differences, because if you are staying in Las Vegas, there's a 1 hour difference with Utah where Zion is. So the last chance, if you didn't get a ticket a day before, just like what I was, there's another chance you can get a ticket that is the same day. You go to wait outside of visitor center. They will hand out ticket at around 2 p.m. But I heard that around noon, and also I saw around noon there are already like 100 people waiting. So you have no idea if you can get a ticket or not. You could be just wasting your 3-4 hours over there and getting nothing. So it's really, really tricky. There is another way if you don't want to risk for the shuttle ticket. Here I have to explain a little bit. Before I went to Zanyang, everyone I know have told me that I should be able to secure tickets. But the reality is during the holiday season, everyone went to Zanyang, and that makes it very challenging to get your ticket. So if you don't want to risk it, you could call a private shuttle company ahead of time I think you have to call them at least like a few days ahead of time to secure a private shuttle ticket. That could be very expensive. It was like around $30 to $50 a person. But they can take you to the place where a public shuttle doesn't take you. So here is the last way. If you didn't get your public shuttle ticket, if you don't want to pay for the private shuttle ticket, you still can rent a bike or walk to the Zion. However, it is also not very easy because from the visitor center to the place like hiking trail you can go, it's a few miles, and honestly, it's not the safest way to walk or bike because the road on the mountain is very narrow, and the shuttle bus is that kind of a big bus, and many times you have to watch very carefully if the bus is coming, and then you have to kind of wait on the roadside for the bus to pass by. Not to mention that after a few miles of tough walking, you might have out of energy and you can't walk your trail anymore. That being said, there are 3 different ways: public shuttle ticket, private shuttle service, and bike or walking. So let's say that you are unfortunate as us, didn't get any of the shuttle ticket and didn't book the private shuttle ahead of time, and you don't want to risk your life walking or biking to the trail in the Zion. There's other ways you can do. This Zion Overlook hike is outside of Zion, so you don't have to drive in. You can drive your own private car around Zion, get there, and then you still can have an amazing hike. That's what we did. It's quite easy. It's a lot of fun. At the end of the video, I will give you a list of all the options of transportation you can do, just in case that you want to take notes and in preparation for your trip. It's 7:23. I'm just getting ready to get my device ready to purchase the shuttle ticket. They usually release ticket like 2 weeks ahead of time, but sometimes they release a bit earlier. Like for example, every 2 weeks they release a bunch of tickets. So when I went to the website to check the tickets, it's already all gone. So the only option for me to buy the free shuttle ticket is a day ahead. So tomorrow we are going to Zion, and we are planning to take an early shuttle. So that's why I'm getting ready. Yesterday I was able to successfully purchase a later time shuttle ticket. I bought like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. one. That one is relatively easier, but from my experience from yesterday, the morning tickets, they are generally all gone in 2 minutes. So I'm taking this really seriously. I'm going to have my phone ready, my iPad ready, log into both the same account, and my phone will be connected with the 4G LTE, and my iPad is going to connect with the hotel Wi-Fi, just in case one of them doesn't work. Because yesterday, some of the times my iPad was kicked out from the Wi-Fi yesterday. And then, so what you do is just going to keep refresh. And right now I'm in Las Vegas. The time is, there's a 1 hour time difference. So our 8 a.m. is Zion's, Utah's 9 a.m. Their shuttle ticket for the next day is going to release precisely at 9 a.m. Utah time, which is 8 a.m. Las Vegas time. So what I'm going to do is I already signed in on my iPad. I'm going to sign in on my iPhone. And at 8 o'clock, I will refresh and pick the date, pick a time, and go. Hopefully I can get the time slot I want for tomorrow. Wish me good luck. 6 minutes before the ticket release, you have to log in first, otherwise you cannot purchase. Even if you pick the ticket, you cannot purchase it. You can see I have my the thing on my phone logging in and on my iPad login. I have to refresh, right? And then you click the calendar to get the date out. The ticket I'm trying to buy is tomorrow, 27th, and I need to buy this one, and I need to choose how many tickets I need to have, and I click add to cart and then check out. That's what I have to do. How can I know the seconds? Precisely at 8 a.m. Las Vegas time, I started. And soon, one person, two devices operation quickly become two person, three devices operation. The frenzy lasted for about 5 minutes. I want to give an update to the bus ticket, shuttle ticket booking result. So unfortunately, we didn't get any ticket. So unfortunate. I was like so ready, but within the first 5 seconds, all the morning tickets is gone. Like literally within the 5 seconds, and I was refreshing at the Las Vegas 8 a.m. o'clock punctually, and I didn't even get it. And then within 5 minutes, all the tickets gone, including morning tickets and afternoon tickets. This is a crazy Thanksgiving visitors chaos, I guess. But I'm glad someone else got a ticket. We will have to figure out something else to do for tomorrow. Glad that today, at least today, we got to enjoy half day in the Zion. The day before Thanksgiving, it was kind of easy. I was able to secure like 1 to 2 p.m. ticket for today, but for tomorrow, we have to figure out something else. I think you could drive around the Zion Park, and at some point of time, you can kind of turn into it. Maybe we can explore a little bit about that. Also, ahead of time, if you are worried about this kind of situation, we could have hired a private shuttle. But since this is the first time we go to Zion, so we didn't really know what kind of we are going to expect, what are we going to experience. So we figured that the public shuttle would be the best for us. So this is the Zion National Park during COVID. Everyone is trying to get out.